So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video on our WAEC Physics Exam Revision Series, we have here these 10 WAEC repeated questions to answer on the topic heat energy. So guys, this video will be about temperature and heat measurement. So in short, stay till the end of this video. Let's go ahead and start with the first question here. It says, the eyes and steam points of a certain thermometer are -20 degree and 100 degree respectively. Calculate the Celsius temperature corresponding to 70 degree on the thermometer. So guys, for this, we are going to have that the temperature scale for the Celsius reading, let's say TC, is going to correspond to readings from 0 to 100, whereas for this one, the readings are from -20 to 100. So here we are going to have that TC over 100 will be the 70 degree here minus the -20 degree over the 100 degree minus the -20 degree. So guys, in this situation, we are going to have that TC over 100 is actually 90 over 120. So in that case, if you make TC the subject of this equation, we are going to have that TC is equal to 90 times 100 over 120. So guys, that corresponds to 75 degrees Celsius, and that's option C here. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So that's question number 2 here. It says, which of the following types of thermometers can be used to measure a range of temperatures from -50 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius? I, clinical. II, mercury in glass. III, alcohol in glass. So guys, option A says I and II only. Option B, I only. Option C, III only. Option D, II only. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's III only. So a temperature as low as -50 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius will be measured using alcohol in glass thermometer. And that's it for this question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So guys, the question here says, dry oxygen is trapped by a pellet of mercury in a uniform capillary tube which is sealed at one end. The length of the column of oxygen at 27 degrees Celsius is 50 cm. If the pressure of the oxygen is constant, at what temperature will its length be 60 cm? So guys, if we want to solve this out together, we're going to use the formula V1 over T1 is equal to V2 over T2. So the T2 here is the final temperature here. So remember, the question says at what temperature will the length be 60 cm? So guys, before we start solving, let's note that the temperature here is in degrees Celsius. So to convert it to Kelvin, we add 273. And this 27 degrees Celsius is actually 300 Kelvin. So in that case, let's substitute all for this. So we have V1 is 50 cm over T1, which is 300 Kelvin. That will be V2 60 cm over T2, which is not given. So guys, T2 will now be T1 times V2 over V1. So that will be 300 times 60 all over 50. So in this case, we're going to have 360 Kelvin. But let's also recall that the options here are in degrees Celsius, so we'll convert this 360 Kelvin to degrees Celsius by subtracting 273, and that will be 87 degrees Celsius. So option A is the answer to this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So that's question number 4 here. It says, the lower and upper fixed points of a mercury in glass thermometer are marked Y and 180 mm respectively. In a particular day, the mercury minus in the thermometer rises to 45 millimeters if the corresponding reading on a Celsius scale is 10 degrees Celsius. Calculate the value of Y. So guys, let's go ahead and solve these out together. So since the lowest point here in this mercury in glass thermometer is Y and the highest fixed point is 180, and we have a range calculated here to be 45 mm. So it means here that the 45 minus the Y over 180 minus the Y will correspond to this 10 degrees Celsius minus 0 over 100 degrees Celsius minus 0. So guys, this means that 45 minus Y over 180 minus Y is equal to 10 over 100, which is actually 1 over 10. So in that case, 45 minus Y over 180 minus Y is equal to 1 over 10. So if we cross this and multiply, we're going to have that 450 minus 10Y is equal to 180 minus Y. So in this case, if we collect the like terms here, we're going to have 450 minus 180 is 270. So 270 is equal to 9Y. So in that case, if 270 is equal to 9Y, then Y is 270 over 9, and that corresponds to 30 mm. So option B is the answer to this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So the next question here is question number 5. It says, the ice point on the absolute scale of temperature is A, 32 Kelvin, B, 0 Kelvin, C, 100 Kelvin, D, 273 Kelvin. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's 273 Kelvin. So that's it for this question, and that's the ice point on the absolute scale temperature. So guys, the next question here is question number 6. It says, the maximum and minimum thermometer reads the A, maximum temperature during the day and minimum temperature at night from the last reset. So guys, obviously the answer to this question here is option A here. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. So that's question number 7 here. It says, the distance between the fixed points of a mercury in glass thermometer is 30 cm. Determine the temperature when the mercury level is 10.5 cm above the lower fixed point. So guys, if we are to solve this using d1 minus d2 over d minus d2 is equal to the 100 degrees Celsius minus 0 over the temperature here minus 0, we're going to have 30 over 10.5 is equal to 100 minus 0 is 100 over t minus 0 is t. So guys, in this, if we resolve this, we are going to have 30t is equal to 10.5 times 100. So in that case, T is equal to 10.5 times 100 over 30, and that's 35 degrees Celsius. So option D is the answer to this question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So guys, the next question here is question number 8. It says, a faulty thermometer registers 102.5 degrees Celsius at 100 degrees Celsius. If the thermometer has no zero error, what will it register at 55 degrees Celsius? So guys, for this question, we are still going to have that the temperature, let's say T here, minus 0 over 102.5 degrees Celsius minus 0 is equal to the 55 degrees Celsius here minus 0 over 100 degrees Celsius minus 0. So guys, that means the temperature over 102.5 is equal to 55 over 100. So guys, in that case, if we want to make T the subject of this equation, it means that T times 100, that's 100T, is equal to 102.5 times 55. So in that case, T is equal to 102.5 times 55 over 100. That will give us 56.4. So that's it for this question. Option C is the answer to this question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. So the question here is question number 9. It says, the temperature of an object is raised by 120 degrees Celsius. The resulting increase in its absolute temperature is A, 120 Kelvin, B, 393 Kelvin, C, 50 Kelvin, D, 200 Kelvin. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's 120 Kelvin. So if you raise the temperature degree in Celsius by 120 degrees Celsius, the temperature in Kelvin will also be raised by 120 Kelvin. And that's just it for that question. So let's consider the next and last question, guys. So that's question number 10 here. Which of the following values on the absolute scale of temperature is the highest point? We have A, 100 Kelvin, B, 32 Kelvin, C, 273 Kelvin, and D, 0 Kelvin. So guys, the answer to this question will be 273 Kelvin, because the highest point is actually 0 degrees Celsius, and that corresponds to 273 Kelvin. So that's it for this question. Option C is the answer to this question. So this is where we'll end this video for today. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Also, if you have any specific question regarding this video, you can drop your question in the comment section below, and we'll be sure to give you a response. So finally, guys, we want to encourage you to join our YouTube channel community, where we post major updates on WAEC examination. You can join this channel community by hitting the join button below, and we'll see you right there. Thank you once again for watching this video, and see you on the next one.